the left, look to the left. The day is August 2nd, and this is WIJD number 2. Stay tuned to find out why I was trapped inside of a bus during a tornado. You're always gonna hear something I am working on, so this is what I was working on. Shout out Doug and Tris. This is the song that we're making, and I like it, so it's the video song now. Then, after that, or maybe before, can't really remember, was commissioned for a flag football game. Out of the blue, totally not what I was expecting to be doing, but that is the beauty of what I do. Variety is the spice of life. It was for an actor named Miles Truitt. I hadn't heard of him, but turns out he was in Stranger Things. It was a cool experience. Really brought me back to when I was doing it for JMU as their media guy, so that was kind of cool. So if you're a videographer out there watching this, turn up your frame rate for action stuff, get a telephoto lens. These are things that help a lot for any kind of sports shoots. Later that same day, went to a production for Dear Woman, I Got Y'all, Women of TmrO's latest production.
And then we got Jordan in the building.
Things went really well, knocked out the whole first season. So yeah, tap in with that if you're a woman, or if you are a man, if you are human. If you want to watch it, it's out right now. Women of TmrO, do it right now. Okay, cool. Following that, had some more amped up shoots. Jeezy was at one of the shoots for some reason. I don't know. It was kind of cool seeing him again. Wasn't expecting that, so you never know who you're gonna run into. And then a big moment happened. Well, something I've been excited for, because inside of this is a key. Inside of this, well, not inside of the key. Inside the key is metal. The key opens a door that opens TmrO's studio, and we are excited because it's been a long time coming. So I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Where are we at right now?
Hi guys.
What are we doing?
In the streets.
Oh no, what are we doing though?
We are about to go into the new TmrO headquarters.
Get this. And yes, I did a terrible job explaining and showing what it was that is even inside of the studio. Don't worry, stay tuned for WIJD number 3 or 4 or something. Just take my word for it that it looks cool. And it's gonna look even cooler by the time I actually show you. So yeah. Moving on. After that, at some point, actually might have been the same day, we were at Generation Now for a little launch commercial for Manny.
Getting them paid tomorrow.
You know, so we're here at Generation Now. Nah, I ain't gonna be all that. I'm not that much of a vlogger yet. Maybe we'll get there. I could like turn it on and be like, hey, you know, so we here at Generation Now, so I'm boy, look, check it out. And the very last thing was going back to DC again. And yes, that was the same animation as before because I didn't feel like making it again. Really cool getting to be back with family, getting to see my friends again. And I was there for my cousin's wedding, actually. I was hired as the videographer and it was such a good time. It was at the National Cathedral, absolutely stunning. Another cool thing was because it was my mom's side of the family, which is the Liberian side. It's been a long time since we had a Liberian wedding. And Liberian weddings are objectively elite. So such a good time. Got so many great shots. Oh yeah, and shout out my sister Kylie for being there to help me get shots and to get shots of me. And thank you, little sister. I appreciate it. I love you. And yes, as promised, I was trapped inside of a bus right outside of the cathedral with 85-mile-per-hour winds going, and it just completely destroyed so much of the DMV. Like trees was ripped up, things were not looking good, and we were concerned for a split second. It wasn't a fun time, but it was definitely an exhilarating time. It was actually a downburst, not a tornado. Definitely lied, but it felt like a tornado. And as always, just create something. JC, Jordan Cayce, just create. That's the motto. Create something, make something. You can make something. Even if you don't really think you can, you have the possibility to express yourself creatively. And I'm just trying to make things and show you my journey so that way I can maybe inspire you to want to make something or do something in a similar path or do the same thing. You can do whatever you want. So that just about wraps up WIJD, what I just did, or what is Jordan doing? Because that's what my Aunt Juliet told me I should maybe call it. Winged igloos just die. It can be whatever you want it to be. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. That's the end. Goodbye.